What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com. And in the last Dynasty video, we took on Ole Miss in a heartbreaking loss, 21-20. Just had a rough fourth quarter. Our first half was really good. Second half, Ole Miss got its act together a little bit, came back, as you could tell by the box score, and we just couldn't convert at the end. I was able to get a touchdown late. I wanted to go for the win instead of go to overtime. I just didn't feel like we were good enough to try to beat them at overtime, and we just couldn't convert on that last play. We ended up stopping them, getting the ball back via an onside kick, and had a Hail Mary chance, and that didn't work out either. Our quarterback and Jaya Wright got hurt, and we still had a chance to win this thing, but we just couldn't. And that's okay. But we're 1-2. We're going to head into conference play today as we take on Arkansas State. They got a little bit more talent than we do. You look at some of their stats, nothing looks impressive, but I'm guessing they've probably played some tough teams. So none of that really says a whole lot to me. I'm pretty sure they're a spread offense. I think they're a 4-2-5. We're going to find out as soon as we head into the game. This is old Butch Jones's team. Hopefully I can take care of business today. I do not want to lose to that guy. Being a Tennessee fan, I'm sure you would understand. Before we do that, I'm going to go to in-season recruiting. And we're still in good shape for several of these dudes. Tackle Anthony Brown, we're right kind of where we need to be, and we're starting to figure out what he doesn't like. We just need to find a positive pitch. Next up is Marion Brown, the guard. We're moving up his list. We just can't figure out what he is into just yet. You go to middle linebacker R.J. Tyler. We're in good shape with him. We just can't get much info out of him. We're also looking at center Andrew Tyree. We're at number one spot on his list. We just can't figure out what he's into. And last but not least, free safety, Nathan Conte. We're in really good shape here. Number one on his list. He's got it down to his top 5. We just need to figure out what he's into. Otherwise, we're in good shape for all 5 of those players. So let's go ahead and take on Arkansas State. We'll speed this up. We're going to look at some uniforms. That should be interesting. But we got somebody in trouble. Let's see what the deal is here. Outside linebacker Donnell Harris. Let's see what he did. He was out with his friends last night and missed practice again. Notice how our discipline bar jumped up quite a bit just after one incident. That is interesting. Let's see if he's one of our starters. It's going to take me a while again to kind of get used to all of my players. You know, it's kind of hard to keep up with 70 guys, and I don't stare at my roster long enough, even though I probably should. But what I want to do is go to my depth chart, and let's check out the Harris kid. If he's a backup, we can get that bar down pretty quickly. I think, what was he? He is our backup left outside linebacker, it appears, which is a good thing. No, he's our number one guy, but we got bodies behind him. I think we're going to be just fine. So what I may do is suspend him enough to where that bar goes down to nothing. So what we can do is go back here. We'll go to take action. And we can do a game and, like, can we do 3? We still got a ton of points to play with. And we're already a fourth of our way through our schedule. Let's do 3 games and really show how much we mean. Let's just go ahead and do 2. I think we're going to be fine with that. Okay, let's go with 2. Now let's check out some uniforms. We are at home, but I want to check out their default. They got the red, and that's the only option they have. So let's go over here. And those are our home. We got our white pants. Look pretty cool. I think these are really slick. I want to stick with these for today. Hopefully we can get the win. We got an outside linebacker out, but they got a couple players out themselves. We're going to look at their roster. I've already done some scouting. They got some decent talent in certain spots. Interesting spots, to say the least. Hopefully we can work around that. Try to attack their weaknesses and such. But we need to get back into the win column and kick off our conference schedule right. Now, we do not have a televised game, so we are heading straight to the coin toss. We won the toss. I want to get the ball in the second half. And we got good weather, it appears. Let's go to in-game strategy. Actually, what I need to do first, you know, in the last game at the end, I had some issues with the QB choice play from Gun Bunch. This is like a goal line formation for me. What I need to do is I need to use more of our wide receiver option. I'm just trying to think of ways to get our best players the ball around the goal line. And our number one receiver, our impact guy, and Hal, we can get him right there. We can do that wide receiver option stuff. I'm just kind of thinking of ways to, you know, do better in those certain spots. So let's do that. Now, that's the only adjustment we need to make for there. Let's go depth chart, and let's look at their roster. Starting quarterback, an okay pocket passer. He's not going to run around. Hopefully we can go after him a whole lot. This is J.T. Shrout. He went to Tennessee, didn't do anything. He was right in the thick of the whole old cornbread, old skull can. I already forgot his name. Jeremy Pruitt, that's it. Jeremy Pruitt debacle. It was just a mess. But he was right in the thick of that. He transferred, went to Colorado. Now he's back at Arkansas State, and I still don't know if he's doing much of anything in real life. I try not to keep up with anything Butch Jones does. Halfback, a bunch of average dudes, just kind of there. Fullback, nothing. So, again, they're running a spread offense. You're not going to get much of fullback. Wide receiver, impact guy. Look at the other guys, 84 and an 82 and a 76. So, a good-looking group, a little bit better than what we have at wide receiver. You go to tight end. Not much here. Got an 82 overall, but he's really slow. Look at their offensive line. 76, 84. Their center is out, so maybe if I can do some inside blitzing or control defensive tackles more, maybe I can get around this guy. 82 at right guard and 74 at right tackle. So just an average offensive line. Let's look at their defense. They either run a 4-3 or a 4-2-5, but 78 and 82 on the edge and 84 then kind of bad up the middle. Hopefully our dive concept can work a little bit today. Against that, you look at the linebackers. You got 78, 76, and 82. And corner, impact guy. We're going to have an impact guy on an impact guy on the left side today unless I move Hal around. I really don't want to, but if I have to, I can move him to the other side and we can adjust, I guess. But look at their other corner, 82, 78, 76. A good-looking group of corners. And they got an impact free safety and 92 overall. No, we'll try to avoid him as best we can. And they got a decent, strong safety. The backup is out, but looks like they won't need him today because of this guy. A really good kicker. I mean, would love to have him. We all know about our kicking issues, and then they have a terrible punter. All right, let's get this show on the road. I'm going to do the high kick. I already went ahead and selected this, so we're going to go something like this. And they're going to get good field position. Again, I'll try not to forget to do the onside trick again. Just got to get used to doing it. Good-looking uniforms for Arkansas State. I'm going to do a zone blitz out of the gate. Because they got an impact wide receiver, I'm expecting them to throw a little bit more than usual. We're going to flip this. Well, I guess it ain't going to matter now. They're going tight ends on either side. Good hit. I assume the hit caused the drop. We'll definitely take that. We can go dime. They're going 5 wide. I wonder which 5 wide formation they have. Is it just basic gun 5 wide? Yeah, it looks like it's just gun 5 wide. I'll go after him myself with my defensive end. Oh, man. That's a good stop. I couldn't get around the tackle at all. 3rd and 10. Would love to get a stopper here. We'll go Cloud. I will. Yeah, I'll continue to go after him if I can. I just can't get it yet. Oh, my gosh. Great play. First down. Went with a drag route. Easy first down. Well, let's do a 1 high. Maybe in future offenses, I'll do more shallow and drag. Oh, man. Well, I made the quarterback throw quick, which helps. Force the bad throw. Let's go back to quarters. We'll stay in nickel. Do an over front. They're going gun trips over. I got the flat. Good open field tackle. Anytime against an impact receiver, I get scared. 3rd and 7. We're going to try Cloud again. They broke it easily last time with that shallow route. Maybe I can get the quarterback a little bit quicker this time. But they're going gun ace twins. They may be running the spread ace playbook that I created. Hey, he just got all day to throw. Oh, my gosh, you got to be kidding. He didn't get the first, but man, that was close. They may go for it. Nope, they're going to punt. We're going to go middle fan, just like a prevent, just make sure they don't fake it or anything. That was super close. Let's see what they do here. I assume they'll just kick it. That's going to be in the end zone. Everybody get out of the way. So we're in the middle of the field. What we can try first is like basic halfback dive. And that's where their weakness is. Apparently, it's just kind of up the middle in the line, and we'll go over to the left. Good little run here. Get a first down with Woolard. We need to be leery of their good defensive, let's go slot seams. We're going to flip it. Got to be leery of their free safety and cornerback. It's pretty much what I'm getting at. They're going zone. Guess this will go back to Woolard. Feeling the heat. High snap destroyed everything. High snap. My left tackle got beat, where they had a blitzer coming around this left side, and I had to get the ball off quick, or I was going to get sacked. I can't outrun that guy. So that wasn't a good play. We go here. Let's do speed option. We're trying to put the run in the run and shoot. Let's go to the right. Get to the outside. Good little play right there to Franklin. Get a first down. Nice little play. Let's go empty. We're going to go switch dig. We're going one high. They're blitzing this right nickel. They're doing that. We'll see what they do here. High snap again. Gee whiz. Can he get... this ain't good. This ain't good. We'll take it. That's fine by me. Scared me to death when that impact free safety went over there. But a great throw by Jaya Wright. Going to get a touchdown right there. High snap. I was fixing to get sacked. I had to run because they had a blitzer from the right side. We'll look at that. So let's go here. What we can do is go to instant replay. So I noticed this corner or nickel was going to blitz. So I decided to run to my left. The high snap. He got blocked pretty good. So I probably could have stayed in. It could have been just fine. But I wanted to go to the left just to take advantage of the extra space we got over here. But my left tackle got beat. And I was fixing to get sacked. I probably can't outrun him. It'd be really close. But I saw this situation right here. A one-on-one to the end zone. I threw it off the back foot, which I'm going to get a nice thumbnail here if I can. Something like that. That's a really good. Well, let me open this up while I'm here. This is going to be a really... Oh, this is my little Share X app, if anybody's interested in that. I may provide a link below or something. It's just another screen capture thing. But that's a good one right there. So you go back and look. Threw it off my back foot, but here comes that free safety. Thank the Lord he went for the swat instead of the interception. Or the hit. Alright, let's kick an extra point. We are on the scoreboard first. That wheel route has been really good to us so far this season. Do something like this. And we'll get back on defense. We got really good looking uniforms. I was told, I forgot who made these for Louisiana Monroe, but he said he may update these for me sometime. That'd be cool if he did. And I forgot to do the onside kick thing, so let's just go right here. We'll high kick it again. Again, it's just going to take me a while to remember it. I just got to make it a habit. Need to make a note. We're going to go back to that zone blitz from 3-4 since they're going with a slightly bigger set. We're going to flip that. I'm going to occupy this tackle. Let's see if we can get a couple of guys through. Oh, he got hit. Good defense. I guess that's what we wanted to do. I thought we was going to get that thing intercepted. We can go back to quarters. I'm going to just play a ton of zone today because they are going to throw a lot. Makes sense for me to do so. Let's do this. Good stop there. Just kind of wait for him to get in my area. Now it's third and forever again. Third and long. Going Cloud. Let's see if we can get a stop on him on this one. I'm going to have to stay in because they're going with two tight ends. All day to throw, but nowhere to go. Great play. Good stop. Good 3 and out. We're going to get the ball back. This time we're going to do double cross. Maybe we can return this. They don't have a very good punter. Maybe he'll shank it hard to the right and Luke can do something with it. That would be nice. Let's see what he does here. Shank it hard. Nope. Pretty good punt. Right where it needed to be. Get a block over there. Just get towards the out of bounds. So if it fumbles, it will go out of bounds. We are on the right hash. I'm going to go back here. We're going to try switch smash. And they're going zone. I got to be a little careful if I'm going to throw over the top to Hal. I may not do that. Ah, he's very lucky here. He got tipped twice. My tacklers are just getting beat badly. Boom, that's a tap. Almost picked off. It could have been a nightmare. Let's see if we can give the ball to our best player. Let's go halfback out. And they're going zone, so it's not going to him. What I can do is I can hot route him. We can treat those as option routes. Let's see if we can get... Terrible throw. Man, that was awful. Went to the post route. Right here, you see him. He is open right where that referee is, and he threw it all the way over here. I didn't do anything special with the throw. He just put it in a really bad spot. Good play by the defender, too. So that makes it, what, 3rd and forever? We'll go switch dig. And they're going man. Got to be careful. I'd like to see... Going cover 1. First down to Hal. Great cross route over the middle. Good man beater. Even against cover 1, it still works pretty well. As you can tell, they did go cover 1. I didn't feel a whole lot of heat. Not enough for me to have to move around. Just a great throw to Hal. I'm glad he got the ball. Finally. Let's do QB choice. They're going man nickel. Who's on who? Can't really tell. Let's just hand the ball off. Just, ooh, good block by the quarterback. That could have been really bad. I was trying to go to the left, and I saw both linebackers blitzed in. They went cover 0. So I done a spin move around here, and my quarterback picked him up right there just enough to get whatever yards we can, honestly. We probably need to go back to slot seams. And they're going zone again. So it looks like our halfback's going to catch this one. Unless I do something like this. Something like that. Get a first down. This is an adjusted hot route. The only zone beater I really have by default is this little out route by the halfback. But I've done a slant with our slot receiver to the left and put him on a slant over the middle. There's a hole over the middle, as you see right there. Boom. First down. Great play. Now what we can do is stay here, and I may go back to speed option. They are blitzing this guy, and that's their impact guy. We are definitely going to run to the left. At least it wasn't a high snap. Good pitch. Just not the fastest guys in the world, but we are going to get a first down. Good little play there. We can we'll go here. Maybe we can try smash. They are going zone. I may have my halfback go over the middle just in case, but he ain't open. Terrible throw by the quarterback. He had to come back for it, and he dropped it. It was just all kinds of terrible there. 2nd and 10. We can try QB choice again. We're going man nickel. Who is on the slot receiver? We may be running this with the quarterback. I'm going to bring him over. Let's see if we can get a block or two. Just run. He's just not fast enough. Just not fast enough. I feel bad for him. That's what we need. We need some speed at quarterback. Just don't have it at the moment. Let's go back to halfback out. They are going zone. We'll dump to our halfback underneath. We don't need as much time to throw it to him. Just do something like that. Just get a first down. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to call the same thing or similar to it. And that is angle. Just another go post combo. But we do have a good man beater with our top receiver. I'm going to do something like this. Yeah, we'll just go to Hal. Great throw. Maybe Wright's best throw of the day. Let's stay here. Let's throw a screen at him. Let's go double screens. This has been a fairly effective play for us this year. Now, they're going 4-3 zone. If they blitz us super hard, which I kind of want, looks like they're not doing it. We'll just go over here, and just terrible. Wow, we lost like 8 yards and everything. But that's their impact corner. He is out. Hopefully, no offense, I hope he's out for a little while. At least for this drive. If he's out for this drive, 2nd and 18. Maybe we can exploit that. Maybe we can go... If I can find it, where's that? Quick slants? Ah, they're going zone. I was hoping they'd go man. I could have went to Hal. I could still maybe go to him if they go... No, they're doing that. Get up the fee. Oh, I thought I didn't get out of bounds. That makes it what? 3rd and 5. Ooh. I may go back to slot scenes. And they're going man. Can I get the first? Well, let's just see what happens here. Can't go over the middle. Great throw. 6 points. Great throw, Jaya Wright. Good job, buddy. That slot seams, we're going to hit those slot seams eventually, but of course in that situation we just don't need to. But they went man. I just went to my out route on the right side. I wanted to go over the middle, and I'll show you here what I was looking for. So they're going man. Technically every route I have here is a good man beater, but we don't have a whole lot of room to work with, so we got a deep dig by Hal and a little out route over here just to pick up enough for the first. I wanted to go to Hal, but I noticed this free safety was kind of just lingered over the middle, as you see right there. And they went spy both ways. So thank the Lord I did not go over the middle. So I just went to my safer route, which is the out route, and it was just a great throw by our quarterback. And we're up 2 scores. Good deal. We are in the second quarter. I was told by Josh, the guy who kind of coded this part, that it just kind of moves right into the second quarter, which isn't a bad thing or anything. It just kind of moves right on into it. But he did tell me that was probably not so much a glitch, but a thing he may want to fix later on down the road. And guess what? I forgot to do the onside kick thing again. No big deal. We'll just do a high kick. Let's get back on defense and try to stop them some more. Looks like we know what they're going to do, just in terms of, in general, what they would like to do. Just throw the ball a lot. If they had one impact running back, it would be a whole different ball game. I'm going to occupy this guy. Great play. So, holding. So which one do we go with? Probably 1st and 20 or 2nd and 12. We'll go 1st and 20. It's lesser yards. I know they get an extra down. That's a tough call, kind of. I actually, one of mine went for 2nd and 12. But that's okay. 1st and forever. I'm going to do this. We'll go back to quarters. Big old JT Shroud. He had a cannon of an arm. I'll give him that much. Oh, great throw. Great catch. I thought we was going to get a swat there, but that didn't happen. Just enough to get the first. From here, we're going to do another blitz. This time from man. Unfortunately, he's going to have a hard time getting through there. My blitzer. And we're going to go QB draw. And he can get a couple yards out of that. Going to get 3. We can try another zone blitz. We got to get a couple sacks on this guy eventually. I'm going to do something like this, but I'm still going to occupy this tackle if I can. Intercept that. Oh, you got to be kidding. What do you do here? There's nothing you can do. They just got to break. Gosh. Oh, let's go. I'm going to stick with quarters. We're going to do it out of 3-4 since we're going with a bigger set, it appears. We'll leave it as is. I'm going to do this. I'm going to shift us over just a tad. Get a swat there. Went for another drag route. You can tell they're loving that drag route. 2nd and 10. We'll go back to quarters. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Arkansas State, I think they're going to a bowl game this year. They had a dreadful start. Great swat by our linebacker. Now it's 3rd and long, and I'm going to go right back to Cloud. They're going 5 wide. I probably should have went to dime like a cover 6. But we'll see if our nickel can handle this. I like to try to do a number on this tackle. I'm having a hard time against him at the moment. Intercept that. Big play by our free safety. Huge play. We finally got him going a little bit. Can he go? Can he go? Go, Matt, go, son. Take it to the house for 6 points. Awesome play. Finally got him doing something. He hasn't done a whole lot this year. You look at the overlay. He's got, what, just 13 tackles on the year up until this game. Now he's got a pick 6. Crazy catch. And I thought we was going to get knocked out of bounds about right here, but squeezed on. Great block by number 12, whoever that was. Oh my gosh, an incredible play. This probably needs to be a thumbnail potential. Something like this, maybe. Something, maybe. I don't know. I was trying to think of something like this. He kind of got in the way. That may be a good one right there. Let's just go ahead and just take that one while we're here. Oh my gosh, an incredible play. Now we're up 3 scores. We're blowing them out at the moment. Great play. Oh gosh, that's always fun to see your impact guys do something, especially on the back end. So we're going to get back on defense after I hit this extra point. Now we're going to do the onside kick. It's on my mind. We're going to try that. So we're going to go onside kick. And I was told, when they got their impact guy back there, you go straight up and as far as right as you can, and kick it as far and straight as you can. Maybe it'll take a weird bounce, but he's picked it up, and this is what worries me. Now they got to get it's either or. Sometimes he gets it way back there, other times they'll make a good run. So it's a lot more entertaining than doing a high kick. Let's just put it that way. So we've seen the good and the bad from that so far. I look forward to trying more of that this season. Oh, we got to get a... Oh, there's an interception again. We may get another pick 6. Oh, so close. It was all pressure right here. We pressured him off the weak side, which is the right side. Forced a bad throw and a swat. Just great play. Again, it all starts with pressure. So we're on the right hash. I need to... Let's go switch curl flat. They're going zone. I got to be careful here. They're going cover 2. Intercepted. Shoot. I should have ran with is what I should have done. If I was fixing it, that's all my fault. That's all it is there. I did not handle that well at all. They went cover 2. I went to the right guy. Just way too long on the throw. So I don't know what they're doing here. We're going to go back to speed option. What worries me is I can't tell who is on... I have to do that really quickly. Yep. Great play. Going to get 8 yards out of that. I may try 3rd and 2. Let's go QB choice. We'll go for it on 4th if needed. Who's on? Ooh. I'm going to keep that. Get up the field. Oh, I should have dove. Ow, I should have dove. 4th and 1. What we're going to do, let's do quick slants. Yeah, of course they're going zone. Yeah, we'll give it a shot here. We're out of field goal range. So we'll go to get the first down over the middle. Jeez. All right. So we got that one going. So we're on the 24. Let's go here. What am I missing? What haven't I called? We got outs. Curl. We have... Okay. I'm hesitant to do the curls. We're going to flip this, actually. We're going to go wide receiver curls. I need to be calling this more on the right hash, but we're going to go zone on this one. Where they are. Get over the middle there. Get a first down. So they're leaving the middle wide open today. This is our 3rd center beater. That's what I call it. Just a big gaping hole right there. We're going to pick up a first. Nice. Now look where we're at. Can we use smash? I need to be careful here, but we're going to try it. So they're going man. This is like a good red zone opportunity. Do something like this. Can you get it? Shoot. That's what scares you. That should have been picked off. It just should have. Great throw, I thought. But I think he got swatted. Yeah, just great defense. Yeah. So let's keep this simple. Let's try basic dive. We're going to flip it this time. They're going 4-3. Well, this ain't going to work. We may give it a shot anyways. just really nowhere to go. So this makes it what? 3rd and 7. We're not in a good area for this. I may go back. Nope, we're going to go back to that screen. I just got a feeling it can work. Let's go double screens. Dang it, they're going man. And they took their corner out, their impact guy out. I don't know why they did. Let's see if we can go back to the halfback. They're blitzing hard at least. Get a block or two, somebody. Ah! I'll probably kick the field goal here. I think my terrible kicker can make this. Oh, man, one broke tackle away from a touchdown. Let's go ahead and do the field goal. I got a really tall kicker. Can he make this one? He can make that one at least. Did you see it curve? Even it looked at when I had it set straight on the meter, it still curved some. 24-0. We're just playing a whole lot better than they are. And I forgot to do the onside kick thing again. Ah! They're going to get good field position here. But that's okay. As long as they can't easily return it. We're going nickel. I'm going to do a 1 high. We're a very aggressive defense. I want that quarterback to feel it. Just no pressure on him. He's got all day throw. Good throw. Going to pick up 7. 5. It looked like it was 7 yards. 2nd and 5. We could try another zone blitz. I'll occupy this tackle. Let this blitzer come through. Nope. I thought I was going to get picked off. They get picked up. It's a 3rd and 1. They're going goal line. I'm going to go man lock. Very good chance they may throw it. They did not flip it, so we won't either, but we're going to shift everybody over just in case they run it. And they are going to run it. They're going to get the first. And they may do a hurry up here. Nope, they're not going to. Let's go dime. We'll go back to quarters. And the goal here is just to try to keep them out of the end zone before the half. Let's do... 6 points! I love it. Always fun. If you're good at something, keep doing it. I'm just really good at picking off those plays. As long as I'm in the right position. Get right in front of that thing. Great play. And now it's a complete blowout. So what that means is we could probably put in some second string people in the second half. They got slightly more talent than we do, but it's in their secondary which we're trying to just run away from. We've done a pretty good job of it. The good thing is in the second half we can work on our other things we normally don't call. Just a good time to practice, you know, just treat it as a scrimmage. And we got blowouts. Hopefully you're on the good end of those blowouts. Let's bring him down. Get him, get him, get him, get him. I'm going to pick up 7. 2nd and 4. They're going 5 wide. I'm going to do a 1 high. Let's throw a man at him again. Do something like this. Intercept that. He threw it out of bounds. It's not enough room. 3rd and 4. They may run it, but have they ran the ball like once any today? I think one time. I think that was on the goal line. I'm going to do this. We'll control Snyder. Oh, he ran right into me. But we got, our top linebackers hurt. But you go back and look at this. I got hit by this receiver, and he blocked me right into the halfback. Thanks. But our top linebacker is out. We did call a timeout. I'd like to get one more touchdown. That'd be nice. We're going to try all that block. They may come in to protect. Anytime I have a chance to destroy Butch Jones's team, I will. Here, go back. Almost done on sides. They will come in to protect. Oh, call timeout. I thought I called the timeout. I guess I didn't. For some reason, I thought I did. Well, there went a few seconds. Let's try all that block again. Well, they may come in to protect, so that could have been a waste. We'll do this instead. Yeah, they'll come in to protect. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Anytime you're within the 50-yard line, 10 yards either way. Great. Look at this punt. Gee whiz. Right. Well, it's going to be a touchback. 32 seconds. Do I have time to get down the field and try something? It's going to be tough. We'll go deep attack. They're going zone. We can do something like that. Nope, nobody's open. We're going to go with the quarterback here. Just get out of bounds. 2nd and 6. We can try switch dig. Diggers is only out for a couple quarters. That's good. Okay, so they're going zone. Cover 2. Ooh, great play by the defender. He just stood right there. 3rd and 6. We can try. I may do curl flat but flip it. So they're going zone, so nothing may get open here. I may have to. Let's flip that. So I don't know what they're calling here. Going cover 2. Terrible throw. Gosh, that was awful. Man, that was a bad throw by Wright. Very fortunate that wasn't picked. So we are going to just sky punt it. All kinds of terrible there. That was just all my fault. Nothing went well there. I probably should have just went to the half, take a knee. So now we're giving them a chance to score. Can they do it, though? Their offense has been wretched today. Thankfully, we've gone against a bunch of teams that just want to throw, which doesn't hurt my feelings. Let's go here. Going P. Reed. Oh, this ain't good. That's a touchdown. Oh, could have been picked. Wow, great play by my corner. I for sure thought that wide receiver had him beat. 7 seconds. I think they may go. This may be a Hail Mary. Is it that 2-back look? And it is. So we'll just do something like this. Nope, that is not Hail Mary. Ooh. Nice little move right there. But it's not enough. So it's an absolute blowout, 31-0. A great home win it should be, as long as we don't do nothing stupid in the first or second half. But 196 to their 89. As you can tell, they're just throwing the ball all day. And our secondary and our zone defense just does a good job against it. We're doing good on 3rd down. They're doing okay. But turnovers. That's the key to life in football. Turnovers. Let's go over to individual stats. We'll look at Wright, 11-19, 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. He probably could have had a couple. But rushing, nice little balance between our top 2 running backs and Wright. Just not a whole lot of yardage going on. I probably need to run more. We may do some more of that in the second half. Receiving, Britt is our leading receiver, in both in receptions and in yards and in touchdowns. And him and Wiley both got a touchdown apiece. Defensively, Mack, who has been our MVP on defense today, leading in tackles. He's got an interception. But look at Vigers, quarterback. He's got an interception and 3 tackles. But no tackles for loss, not a single sack, although we're pressuring him really good. It just doesn't really show that in the stat line. Unless there is a... I thought there was a pressure stat in here. Maybe there isn't. Nope, looks like there isn't. So let's get back on the field. We're going to let our first string probably play one more time. I don't know if I got the bodies to go second string. I'll have to think about that. I may just take out my top quarterback and receiver. Had a pause there for a little bit. This is called patience in the worst way. So, literally, sometimes you have to stop your joystick. Don't even touch it. Just kind of let him get out of the way and then, boop, and then move up the field. Great, nifty little play. Our run game. What can we do? Let's go. I'm going to flip halfback die from trips. Looks like they're going nickel. Well, dude, that helps a little bit. Get up the field. My right tackle just absolutely annihilated that defensive end. Great run right here. Gosh, my right tackle just had the play of the game. Look at this. Oh, I didn't even show it right there. I have to go back and show you. Look at my right tackle right here. He is just going all out. My right guard got pushed back. But my right tackle done a good job and just put him to the ground. Great play. We can stay here and do QB draw. We haven't done any draw today. Didn't really need to, but they're going zone. What I may need to do is I'm going to go to some... Oops, I thought... What in the world? Why are my audibles all weird? I thought I fixed these. I got to fix them out of the game? That's right. I got to fix them out of the game. Dang it. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was the same as formation subs. You had to fix them during the game. Apparently, you don't. Okay, so let's do something like this. Get over here. Just get a few yards with our quarterback. I went to QB choice on that one, by the way. Just seemed a little safer. 2nd and 5. I'm going to go back to switch smash. They're going man. I would love to hit Brett on the wheel. That would be awesome. But we haven't seen cover 0 any today. They're going cover 2. Fixing to get sacked. Just get up the field, get a first down with Luke. Nifty little play there. Let's go back to dive. They're blitzing that right nickel at least. They're blitzing everybody. Let's just go ahead and do something. Great play by the defensive end, but not fast enough. That's a face mask. Call it. Another easy first down. Well, we're going to flip QB choice. Zone and nickel. Ugh. I'm going to go over this way. Just know where to go. Now we have, I don't know if this is a good time to do it, but we got this play. I'm going to implement this in my goal line situations. And they're going man, so this actually may work. But we can get our top receiver going in the run game as such. Touchdown. That's what we're going to see more of. Might as well, if you got an impact wide receiver, get him the ball in whatever way you can, and that fits perfectly with their offense. And that's the only time I'm really going to use around the goal line, unless it's like a 4th and 1 in some other spot. We may do like something like that. So let's go. What I may do, I don't know if I got the bodies for it. We can try mass subs with our first team offense and see what that looks like. I don't know what to expect there, but I think it's going to look really bad. I do want to make sure my true freshman quarterback, this kid right here, he's already played 1 game. We got to make sure he doesn't play more than 4. This is going to be game number 2 for him. So he's going to get the rest of the snaps. We'll kick an extra point. And I about missed that. That was close. We needed a win like this after those 2 losses we had against A&M and Ole Miss. And guess what? I forgot to do the onside kick thing again. Let's go. Do this. We'll do the high kick instead. From here, what I want to try. Let's do a 1 high. I'm going to start controlling the safety. One day I'll get that. I'll try to control the corner. Like we could try doing corner. I'll control Biggers. I may try to do some of that. That's something, it's so hard to control a corner, and I'll show you why. Half the time you can't see him on the field. So, like, we'll go basic cover 2 man out of 3-4. I'm going to control Biggers. Now, I'm not going to actually touch anything here. Then we can go over here to make a play. As long as you don't control him out of the gate, the AI will control him for you, which is really nice. So we'll go over to Cloud, for example. I'm going to control Biggers, but I'm not going to press anything, and he's going to go right to where he's supposed to be. And say he backs up like he's supposed to. Oh, wow, the quarterback made a good play there. Oh, but he got a fumble. And I don't think they got the first either. So it's 4th and 1. We're going to force the punt on that one. Nice. So that may be something I want to try more of, just trying to do more corner. That's super risky. But again, always try to challenge yourself schematically and just things you're not super comfortable with, and it'll just elongate your enjoyment of this game. Let's go over here. Get a block right there. Get a block right there. Ran 30 yards to pick up 5, but that's okay. So our second string is out there. And the key is I have no clue if we got anything to work with. Like, look at that offensive line. Oh, jeez. And they're going cover 1 at least. Great throw. Great. Oh, better catch by Tolbert. They went cover one, but that cross route can pretty much attack anything. That's our go-to route in this offense. If we can hit that against man, zone, then we'll be cooking with gas. Let's go back to speed option. Ooh, they are blitzing both inside guys. I may just go up the middle. Get a block right there. Nope, couldn't do it. We'll go over here. Get a first down with Franklin. This is a hard offense to stop when both the run and passing game are doing their thing. So what you can do is go gun empty, and we can try like halfback option. I don't think I've called this any this season. You can't flip this one, but watch this halfback right here come around, and we can run basic option with them. And I actually messed this up. I actually should have. Let's just get out of bounds. I actually messed it up. I should have motioned him over. I'll show you that here in a little bit why. Good little play there, though. Let's do a wide receiver screen. We haven't called that today. I'm glad they're going zone. I always prefer to try to hit the slot receiver. High snap. Face mask. Didn't call it. You got to have centers that are really smart that don't have as many high snaps, and we just had a bad play there. 2nd and 13. We can try smash. We don't have a whole lot of concepts in this offense. We don't really need it. Now, I don't know. Are they? Yeah, they're going man. Let's try. Nobody's really open, and he's about to pass out. But we're going to get a first down. We're really close to it. I think we got it. Oh, 30 inches. Look at him, though. Going to pass out. Let me just go ahead. Let me try basic dive. Looks like they're blitzing that right nickel again. Can we just find a crease up the middle somewhere? Yeah, just get a first down. Get a little play there. Let's go halfback off tackle. Let's run to the other side. See if we can find a crease here. Linebacker bounce back a little bit. Cut up. Great play. Nice little block right there. This is the fun stuff. If you can squeeze in some runs in the A and B gaps like this, you're going to have a lot of fun. Great hit right there. 2nd and 1. We can try. Again, my quarterback's about to die. I don't really want to run with him yet. But they're going 4-3. We're going to do another dive just to see if we can pick up the first. They gave us a bit of a crease over the middle, so we can try to sneak in right there. Not bad. And from here, what we can do is we can go back to that play again. We can go back to our wide receiver run. If this doesn't work, we can try something off tackle with the quarterback or with the halfback or something. Yeah, I didn't want to pitch that one there. On the 6. That's the end of the first quarter. Third quarter, I'm sorry. 38-0. I think we got one touchdown out of that quarter. What we need to do is go in-game strategy. Mass subs. Let's just put everybody in. I think I got the bodies on defense to do it. We're going to find out. QB choice. We had some issues with this play in the last game. I'm going to hold down this button. Hold it down, and he's good. So he actually held on to the play on the ball and actually handed the ball off to him. But we got stopped. From here, do I have halfback dive? Yes, so let's do a halfback dive. 4-3, this is going to be kind of tough. But they spread out a little bit. Get in there! 6 points. So Franklin gets his 2nd or 3rd of the day, 44-0. Wow. So we're going to move up to 2-2. Just complete domination, and I'm happy for it. So we're going to try the onside kick thing now that it's on my mind. I can run some clock as well up to like the 15-second mark at least. I'm going to go onside kick. I'm going to kick it straight up and over to the right and as far as I can. That's a good one right there. It bounces, it bounces. He's still going to get it. This is what he still makes a good return of it. that's a lot more entertaining to see than the high kick. We can't go 3-4. We don't have the middle linebackers for it, so we're going to have to go nickel and dime the rest of the way. So look at our secondary. Our backups are still okay. I'm going to control the corner. Again, this is maybe kind of goofy, but just want to do something different. It just makes it... Wow, that's just so weird. It just feels different handling him like that. So let's do like quarters out of nickel. I'll control Mayberry. I may find my new favorite spot if I just have enough fun with it. I'm going deep back since it's quarters. Come over here. See, that's where I can hurt myself, as I just don't do as well in the open field at times. We can go cover 2. We'll do something like this. I'm going to shift them over like that, just in case they go off tackle. That's what you want to see right there. So that was a lot of fun. I was able to come back, make the tackle. If I wasn't controlling the corner, I would probably still be going back here with that corner. So he would have had just a 10 extra more yards to run with, but he didn't. So good job, Al. Let's try cover 1 from nickel. Again, I just don't have the middle linebackers to run 3-4. Looks like I got the tight end on this one. He's running a drag. Nice. This is pretty cool. I like that. It's pretty neat. It's just, again, different. 3rd and 7. And we'll go cloud. This time what I can do, I can control the other corner. Just try something different. Looks like I've got this field over here. And intercept that, buddy. He didn't have to. We're going to force another punt. 4th and 7. Nice. Awesome. So I think I maybe want to try and corner the rest of the way, just to see what that's going to be like. I know I'm going to mess up on some spots. So I'm actually looking forward to getting back on defense again and just trying it out. So, which is a good thing. Normally, I just can't wait to get back on offense. So we're going to go back here, and I'm going to go back to that halfback option play. This is what I was talking about earlier. So they're going zone. I actually may flip this since they still got their impact guys out there. I'm gonna flip this, and we'll go to the right because you can't flip the run itself. I'm going to bring him over here. He helps you out a little bit when he's already over there, something like this. And you get plays like this going. Notice how much closer and quicker he was to the halfback. Boom, you're already in speed option mode. Compared to before, where it took him a little bit longer to get close to your quarterback to run that option. So that's just another little wrinkle to the scheme. We also have speed option from this formation. We have this one right here. We'll probably stick to the right again. Ooh, look, they flipped their corner. And again, you can't flip this one. You just can't. They're blitzing that way. We'll come over here. Look at this little play. Nice. Get a first down. So I'm going to the right. At least I'm supposed to. But I saw the blitz from that impact corner. So I went to the left. And we got decent blocking out of it. Just kind of worked out that way. Fine by me. Let's go back and run a little dive with our halfback. This is a good time just to work on our running game, which needs it more than the passing game, at least for me. It does. Get upfield, not much there. But we can try some passing here. I want to go... Let's go back to curls. This is a.k.a. slide, I guess. They're going man. They're blitzing both the inside guys. I may have Mayberry go over the top. I think that strong safety is pretty good, though. Can he get there? That's intercepted. No, that was tough. So that makes it, what, 3rd and 11. We can try switch dig. We're going zone. Best options I have are my short side wheel to the left and my crosser. Yeah, tough throw. Good play by the defender. So that's going to be a punt for us. Yeah, we'll just punt it. I probably had a chance to run that. When you go back and look, did I have a chance to run for it? I could have maybe ran with it if I didn't feel comfortable. That's something I got to work on, is if I feel like I can't make that throw, I just need to run with my speedy quarterback. And that'll just take me a while to get used to it. We'll kick it high. Not that high, but just kind of hoping to be course to the end zone, but that's okay. Let's go back and play some defense. Let's play some corner. Go cover 2. I'm controlling. See, this is another cool thing. This corner, if you stick with one guy, he's all over the place, depending on what you call. Come over here. And if you want to get real risky, you move him around as soon as the ball is snapped. I'm going to go back to nickel. For example, if I controlled him as soon as that ball was snapped, that quarterback will recognize and he'll throw to that guy that I'm defending. Good little crosser over the middle. But I think as soon as the ball is thrown, that's when I like to control the corner. 3rd and 1. And we'll do a 1 high. Looks like I'm back over here now. Which, again, I think is pretty neat. You gotta be careful here. They may do like a switch of some sort. Going basic dive, and I don't think they got it. I don't think they got it. 4th and 1. Fine by me. Let's get the ball back. The game's about over with. We got probably one more drive left in us. I can start running clock. Again, we're using the 40-second clock, so I can snap it on the 15-second mark to keep it like we had it before. Somebody get a block on the left. Let's help out Big Luke. We may get a touchdown. Wow, another one. Another one. Wow. We can run some clock here. I know this may upset some people, but I really don't care. This is kind of the game we're having. We'll let him have another one. Is that a sub? I thought we already had one other one. No, this may be our first one today. It's so hard to keep track nowadays. So it's 51-0. I'm always going to let these guys have a chance to score if I can. We went through an entire dynasty with Arizona where I may remember one punt return for a touchdown. Our return game was so terrible. We just couldn't get anything going. So I'm always happy to see that. Let's call a timeout. I forgot to do the onside kick thing. We can use it here. We'll do onside kick. Go over here, high and straight. Get a bounce. Get a bounce. Nice. Keep bouncing. Keep bouncing. Now let's see what this guy can do with it. Nothing. That's what you're hoping to see. Something like that. So, thank you. I forgot who your name was for that tip. Pretty cool. It makes it more fun, at least. So, I have... I got a backup? Why do I have a backup middle linebacker out there as an impact guy? I think I have it set up as such, for whatever reason. That's a touchdown. I'm glad he tackled him. He had him beat badly. We can try. We'll go back to nickel. Do a 1 high. Now I'm controlling this guy. I don't know where Mayberry went. So I can't even see myself on the screen. Now I can. Ooh. Oh, he was wide open too. He had me beat. I think I got picked as well. 2nd and 10. Let's try cover 6. I need to use this more. So MVP of the day is our free safety and Mac. Good for him. See, let me control the corner like manually as soon as he snaps it. I'm going to go back to my spot. Like right here, he'll probably throw in that direction. He threw that one really quick. He threw the other side, which is fine. Looks like their backup quarterback's looking better than Shrout. Doing push-ups, you do that. We'll go back to another 1 high. There's Mayberry. There's my guy. See, I like that. I get to play on both sides of the ball. And we got a sack. I think that was a screen of some sort. I wasn't paying attention. I was focused on what I was supposed to do. 2nd and 16. We can try quarters again. We'll do an over front. I've got the back end on the left side. Nobody's open on my end. And we got a sack. Right? I didn't do anything goofy or anything. The guy just couldn't find anybody open, I guess. We'll go cover 2 man on this one. I could do a prevent, but probably don't need to. So I'm defending their best receiver on the field at the moment. Going P. Reed again. Oh, look at me! I got a swat with the corner. Look at that. I swatted it. Oh, that was cool. Who knows? I could have been picked off or something. So let's go back to nickel, because I don't think I got the corners to go dime with our backups. We are going to do prevent on this one. They're going with a switch. Ah! That was awesome! To the 5 people who are still watching it, that was cool. So here you see me over there. I see him running the crosser. And I got right in front of it, and I picked it off with a cornerback. You know when was the last time I picked off an interception with a cornerback? I'm talking years. Long, long time. Wow, that was cool. Wow, now I'm excited to play defense even more, just to make it even more of a challenge. That's just different. Oh, that's really neat. All right, so let's take a knee in this thing. 52-0. That was very enjoyable, relaxing compared to the last 2 losses we had. Hopefully we can continue that for the rest of the season. Our schedule should be a little easier just because we're not going up against Ole Miss and A&M every game. Great win. 2-2 and start the conference schedule right. So let's go through the campus challenge stuff. We're going to look at some stats. We're going to look at the top 25 for the upcoming week. We're going to look at the Sports Illustrated magazine, all that good stuff. We may have a bunch of coach campus challenge stuff going. So let's go to stats. 363 to 181. We didn't have a lot of yards in general, but I think it's just because our defense played so well. But it's good to see our run game play well, and our passing game did what it had to do. We was able to get a couple sacks on them. Third down was really good, 55%. But this is the key, turnovers. That's pretty much why we won. And that their passing game was just dreadful. Let's go to individual stats. Right, 12 of 20. He had 2 touchdowns and no interceptions, but only 132 yards. But it was our run game I thought that went really well. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had 7 different players run the ball today. Really neat. Franklin led in attempts. He also was really close. We had 3 guys get about 60 yards apiece. And Murphy, freshman quarterback, Franklin, and then Wooler. We actually got a couple of our quarterbacks get some positive yards today. Our touchdowns, though, went to Howell, our wide receiver on that little wide receiver play, and option, and Franklin. Receiving, Brett led in receptions. Yards, he led in yards as well. And our touchdowns went to Wiley and Brett. You go to defense, Goffney led in tackles. Is kind of a sharing of the wealth ordeal. Like our best tackle only had 4 today. Tackles for loss, there was about 4 of us with 1 apiece. We had a couple of sacks. And we had 1 apiece of interceptions. Volmar, the one I had at the end. Mayberry, that must have been earlier when I wasn't controlling him. Mack had the best one of the day, the pick 6. And Biggers had an interception as well. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, that was a good win. We needed that one in the worst way. Get our hopes going a little. Give us some faith. Let's go here. I'm going to simulate the rest of the week. We'll do that, and then we're going to look at the top 25. Looks like Tennessee got beat by Clemson in a humongous matchup early in the season. Let's look at those. Let's go to week 3, top 25. So Iowa over Illinois. Then you got Utah. Texas Tech over TCU in a big matchup. Then you got Baylor over Texas. Then you have Washington, Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, Mississippi State, Alabama, Oregon, Florida State, Georgia won. Then we have A&M got upset by Arkansas, which is par for the course. USC, Penn State got upset. Ohio State won, and then the big game was Clemson over my beloved Vols, 28-21. Let's go to in-season recruiting. Let's go ahead and do that now. I assume we're in still good shape here. Yes, for the tackle, we're moving up his list. We just don't know what he's into. The guard, we're doing fine there. We just don't know what he's into. The middle linebacker, we're moving up his list. We just need to find a positive pitch. Then we got the center, Andrew Tyree, number 1 on his list. Just nothing to see. And then free safety, we're in great shape for this guy, but just can't figure out what he is into. So not much has changed there, which I guess is a good thing. Sports Illustrated, top 25 polls. You got Michigan, LSU, Ohio State, USC, Clemson, Oregon, Oregon State, Washington, Alabama, and Notre Dame round out your top 10. You go to Heisman Watch, Caleb Williams. Then you got Troy Franklin, the wide receiver from Oregon. Halfback from Oregon, Bucky Irving. Then you got halfback Audric Estime. Is that Estime? Forgive me if I butchered that. Then you got Dominic Lovett, the wide receiver, putting up some numbers for Georgia. Players of the week. Guess what? Caleb Williams again. I mean, he's doing this every single week now, which is actually pretty cool to see. It's realistic, and it's just close to what we've seen in real life. I think that's just pretty neat. Looks like a defensive end for Georgia State had a killer game. They still got beat, though. They go to conference standings. We're not going to see a whole lot conference standings-wise. That's our first win in the conference. But what we can do... Oh, we got divisions. I completely forgot about that. So where are we? We are in the West Division. So there is us. We are currently in third place. Again, it's just very early, but I do want to look at the team info screen. No injuries. You got Wright playing well. Good touchdown-interception ratio. I'd like to get him in the end zone a little bit more. Woolard is still doing good. Howell is our leading receiver still. Defensive leaders, Diggers, Huntington, and now Vigers is leading in interceptions. Let's go over to who we play next. I already forgot. Let's go and look and see. Play week. We got Southern Miss at Southern Miss. We'll go back to Sports Illustrated. We'll go to conference standings. And they are at the top of the list. They are 2-0. They are off to a really good start. They just beat Troy. The quarterback's not doing a whole lot. Looks like they got a receiver and a running back. They're just kind of doing normal things, I guess. And same on the defense. Just nothing to get excited about there. But who knows? They're doing something right. They're off to, again, a pretty good start. So that's who we got coming up next. And that is Southern Miss. A road game. It's been forever since I played down there. Hattiesburg. You look, they got about the same town as we do, a little bit better. Offensively, they're not doing much of anything. Defensively, it's just kind of there, but their turnover differential is what's keeping them going, apparently. Now, you look on our side of the ball, our passing attack, it just isn't really doing great. Our rushing game is really good. But for the run and shoot, it's true run and shoot for my eyes. It's like we try to go 50-50 here if we can, and that seems to be working. But I like to see eventually our passing game really fly high, and it will at times. It just kind of depends on where the hot hand is at. But at least our defense is playing pretty good at the moment. So it should be a whole lot of fun. Hopefully we can beat the Golden Eagles, and I'll talk to you guys later.